Hello, everyone. So, what is today? Thursday. See, I don't even know what
Thursday.
day it is anymore. Oh my God. The time is really non-existent anymore. So, welcome to live readings today on Thursday. And with me, I have, no, other way, the wonderful Bee from Ikale Sunflower. Hello.
Hiya.
And we already have a few people in the room. Let me go to the comments. So, who do we have here? Let me go there. So we've got Tangi here, and I see a Kelly Sunflower in the chat. And we have here.
Hi, Tangerine.
Oh my God. So we've got
Oh, dear,
Tangi
sorry.
here, and I see.
Oh dear,
That was you. Okay.
I have a screen.
So, well, Tangi, you're the first one. So far, you're the only one. Would you like a reading? I put up a banner today to explain the rules. So if anyone new is coming in, they can just read it and understand what we're doing. And let's see.
Oh, you like the questions to be typed as well, because it's distracting, isn't it, if it just gets posted?
Yeah. So I hear the Jeopardy music in my head now. Not much going on a Thursday.
I know.
So what decks do you have today? Let's just start with that. To pass the time.
I thought I'd use, is it Everyday Witch Tarot?
I think it's the Everyday Witch Tarot, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
I used to use it a lot
Everyday
when
Witch,
it first came out, but I thought I'd use this one today. Just for my tarot card and my love romance angels
Hi,
for
Shane.
relationships. Oh, hi, Shane. Actually, I've got a text, Shane. Love romance angel. And my Brian deck. Well, and then the Hermit's. Is it called the Hermit's Tarot?
The Hermit
one that
Tarot.
you gave me by Maria. That one.
Yeah.
So how about you?
Well, I've got my trusted Haunted House Tarot, and I also got my Housewife's Tarot. And for Oracle cards, I've got my Queen of the Moon Oracle. I quite love that. I also have... What?
Queen of the Moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Who done that one? I haven't seen that one before.
This one is by Stacey DeMarco.
Okay.
And it's from, what is it? Rockpool Publishing.
Oh, Rockpool Publishing. Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, I also have my Romance Angels for any love questions and my Angel Answers. Just some quick answers. So, who else is here? Lovely Green. Hello. Apurva. Hi. So, as you can see in the banner that is moving across the screen, if you want a reading, just type, I would like a reading, and we will choose people at random. If you want a guaranteed reading, you can also find links in the description for a donation to move up the line. And yeah, just don't type your questions until we ask you to, so that it's easier to find them in the chat. So, Shane needs to get a cup of coffee. Okay. Lovely Green is the first one here who said, I would like a reading, please. So we can do that if you would like to type your question. And the more specific you make your question, the better we can look into what's going on. So, still waiting for the question.
Shane says, I'm excited to see you read together. Oh, Shane. When did we read? Was it on Sunday that we read together as well, Maria? Was it Sunday we read together? Or was it Friday?
Saturday, Sunday, someday on the weekend. I think it was Sunday, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I don't have like a specific schedule anymore, I can't really tell the days apart. It's really difficult. Yes, Lovely Green, your name was called. So please type your question. And hello, Reshma.
It says Levity Green posted. I'm trying to look at both screens.
Oh, here. I see it now. There's always a bit of a delay, so... Okay, who is coming towards me in love? So I'm guessing that means you're single.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Oops. Levity Green. Love. First time, Levity Green. Who is coming towards? Levity Green love. What's today's in? Well, Okay. Let's look at the other one. Who's coming towards me? Coming towards Levity Green. Who's coming towards Levity Green? And then this one. Who's coming towards Levity Green?
Okay. So,
Okay.
should I start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the cards that I got here, first one is the Five of Cups. Then I've got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. But I think I want to start with the Oracle card here. I got the Passion card. That one says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So what I'm getting from this is that passion has been lacking for a while for you, like the real passion that we see in the movies and that we're all dreaming about. And that's like just, you know, like sweeping you off your feet, the kind of thing that everyone's dreaming about. And I think that has been lacking for quite a while. And you're now in that place where you are opening up to the possibility of that, like thinking about it. And with this particular Five of Cups, I think you're still in a stage where like very careful. Maybe you have been disappointed in the past. And so it's always like, even when you meet someone and you get through the initial stages of dating and like getting to know someone, there's always a little bit of doubt in the back of your mind. Like, is this real? Is this person playing me? Like, I don't really know. There's a bit of uncertainty that I'm getting. And so you asked who's coming towards you. I feel someone who is like with this angel here, someone spiritual or religious, spiritual, whatever that means to that person. Someone who believes in something, like there is something more out there. I don't know what that person would call it, but I believe it is someone who is like in touch with their spirituality, with seeing the bigger picture in life and acting accordingly. And the Ten of Cups, like really someone who wants to create that stability in life, that family together, you know, someone who wants to have like the dogs, the cats, the house, everything, the kids. And I think it will be someone who is grounded in a sense, but where your Five of Cups comes in, like I asked my other deck for a clarification on like what would this person say, and I got the Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting from this someone who is also very guarded, because that person is keeping like everything very close, and it might not be easy to like for this person to open up right away. So it might take a while, and that might be a bit frustrating, especially if you want to like go right into the feels very early on. But I think that person will take their time and really, you know, do this right and not rush into it. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel the next person, it might take a while. Don't get frustrated by that. Just take your time to get to know that person. That's what I got.
Okay. Hi, love tea. So as I was shuffling the cards, the first card that fell out was the Ten of Cups. So this to me is suggesting that the next person that you're going to meet is going to want the full package, marriage, commitment, you know, and stuff like that. I feel personality-wise that he's going to be like a King of Swords type of person. So very much a spade is a spade, but a very hard worker, confident type of person. You've got here the Nine of Wands. So it looks like that you've got issues kind of trusting, maybe from previous relationships. And for the Love Romance Angel card, you've got trust as well. So these two cards together, I think, are saying that you lack trust in relationships due to previous relationships. The Love Romance Angel card is saying this situation is calling for you to have faith. So maybe this person's strong personality might make you feel a bit uncomfortable, but also I think that you're carrying baggage from previous relationships. But you've also got the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel that, you know, as you kind of like flirt and date this guy and get to know him, he's going to give you the confidence that you need, and you're going to end up feeling quite grounded and, you know, nurtured and stuff, and confident in that relationship. I also see you having children with this person, because the Queen of Pentacles to me is like a motherly kind of figure. And then you've got the Ten of Cups, which is, like Maria said, the house, the children, the picket fence, etc., etc. Brian is saying best foot forward. So he's saying you create your own luck, dust yourself up and pull your socks up and smile. So what he's saying is that how don't let your lack of trust in previous relationships kind of tie you in and not open yourself up. And the Hermit set card here says, I have so much desire for you. So I feel that this particular strong, hardworking character will ground you, you know, make you a mother, offer you that marriage, give you that confidence. You will learn to trust him. He will take you out on quite a lot of dates, so there'll be a lot of flirting and getting to know each other. And you'll have that house, home, kids, and husband. So I just think he's going to be a very strong, confident man that will make you feel secure and grounded. So that's my reading, and he will have a lot of desire, like I said, for you.
Well, you said I'm an Aries. I'm very fast-paced. Yeah, that might not be working with someone who's very grounded and taking it slow. But I mean, you just go with what your gut instinct is telling you, and just feel the situation. Just enjoy it.
But Aries as well also tend to have long relationships. They're quite passionate, even though they've got that hard exterior.
Yeah.
They're fire signs, so that they also have a lot of passion,
Mm-hmm.
as well. So even if they're fast paced in general,
Yeah,
I feel that once they meet the person that they truly desire, they do become a lot more softer.
that is true. So I hope that helps. Thank you. You're welcome. So let's see. Was there anyone else who said they want a reading? So yeah, if you want a reading, just type in the chat, I would like a reading. And hi, Steve. Who else is coming in?
Can we choose someone?
Oh, Rashima said, I'd like a reading.
Okay.
So if you would like to type your question in the chat, then we can do a reading. So how's everyone in the chat doing today?
I think she's posted a question, Maria. Rashima. Is it showing? Yeah.
Yes, Shane, I gave you the blue wrench. Use it wisely. You've got the power. Okay. So I want to know where my relationship with pawar is headed. So let's see.
I feel about Rashima.
Interesting.
How I feel about. Okay. Let's see what how I feel about Rashima.
Okay. So I'm going to start. And so I'm going to start with the Oracle card here. The first one I have is flirt. So that to me tells me in a relationship, don't forget those lighthearted moments where you just laugh together, you like do silly stuff and just enjoy your time. And yeah, don't take everything so seriously all the time. Like, don't forget those lighthearted moments where you can just flirt, giggle, whatever you do. And even if like you like to do Netflix and chill to just unwind and just cuddle up on the couch together, do that. Just do something that is not always about like responsibilities and all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to do those things. So tarot cards. I have the Judgment card here. I've got the High Priestess. and the, what is it, the Knight of Wands. And in the shadow, like at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Two of Pentacles. And something interesting for me here, in these two cards, there's a child. And that was like the first thing that I felt like illuminating something. Are you planning a family? Is that where you are headed? Is that something you have thought about? Because I'm getting the feeling that maybe it's gonna be a little bit more serious. Maybe there is a pregnancy coming up. I don't know if you're planning it, or like if you don't want to get pregnant, this is your heads up, take precautions. And yeah, with the High Priestess here, with the moon, I feel that you guys are able to have these like really good pillow talks where you just and I have a moon here on both cards actually. So I feel like, especially during the nighttime when you guys are alone, and you can really have these heart to heart conversations and really, you know, be vulnerable with one another. And headed towards marriage mostly next year. Well, yeah, I mean, in a marriage, children might eventually be something to consider. So yeah, and I feel it's not too far away. So do with that what you will with that piece of information, if that applies to you. And I also asked, like, what would he think about this? And I got the King of Cups. So I'm also getting the sense from him that he is definitely ready for that next step, like marriage, kids, family, the whole thing. And with the Three of Pentacles, yeah, I think this is also like talking from his point of view, like collaboration in the family sense, bringing someone new, like one and one makes three in a marriage kind of. So yeah, I'm really getting the sense of this is going to be like the next serious step. And to me, this is all looking really good. What do you have?
Can you put the first question up, please, Maria? The original question.
Where is it?
Okay, how does power with the relationship going? I feel that power is kind of struggling right now with making a steady kind of like income and being his authentic creative self. I also, the love romance angel says unrequited love, so they're a bit shiny, and passion. So I feel that he's toying between passion and no chemistry, because this card here, the unrequited love, says that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But then the passion card says, allow your heart to sing with joy. So I think he's kind of feeling a bit of both. It could also be jitterbugs. And I feel that he feels this way, not because of you personally, but because he's just trying to earn a steady income to be able to support you. It looks like money for him right now is tight, so he's kind of has to be very careful around money, and he feels that, you know, in order for you to have a relationship or get married, he has to be able to at least provide a steady income for you. So that's what I think the struggle is right now. But he's confident, you know, he has a lot of confidence, and he's, you know, about the relationship. He wants to marry you or be with you because he's saying, I'm coming, trust. Oops. I could be your hero, baby, and I will do anything for you. So I do feel that on the romance side, Power's got a lot of passion for you, but I think the only obstacle for him right now is the finances. I feel that he feels that he hasn't got enough money to maintain the family unit.
Yeah, Rishima said that, focusing on career for stability.
And then Brian says, start planning now. Get things in order. It's time for a big change. Be be prepared is the best defense for you. So I think what Power wants to do really before he marries you is to make sure that there's a secure foundation. Yeah. Once there's a secure foundation, you know, and stuff like that, he'll be able to be his more authentic, creative self. It will give him a lot of confidence. And then, you know, I feel that the marriage will be, because I feel that with your partner, yes, he's got strong feelings for you, but he's a very practical thinker. And sometimes just living off love is not enough. I think he wants to provide for you. So, yes, he does want to be with you, but his main aim right now is to secure a steady income for both of you. But Brian is saying start planning. So it does look like there is going to be a wedding eventually. So that's what I got.
Yeah, so maybe hold off on the baby plans for a little while. Because babies cost money.
That's money, yeah.
Children are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Rashima said traveling, focus on career and for the last year in his career. So
But he does love you.
I hope that helps.
Feelings.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah.
Rashima says, thanks a lot. All this resonates. You're welcome. Okay, so I've got someone here. Place of Stillness. Hi. Have I ever seen you here before? I think you're new, so thank you for joining us.
I watched
the video. You would like a reading. So please type your question in the chat. And then we can do a reading. And there it is. So, what's going on behind the scenes at my workplace? It feels like something is not being said. It's a small organization with a flat hierarchy and one CEO on a board.
That's quite a strange, it's quite a third-party question, isn't it? I'm not understanding.
Yeah. Could you maybe clarify what you want to know in regards to yourself in that?
Yeah.
Like how that affects you? Can you specify that maybe a little bit more? Because this is more looking into the organization, but I think that could be anything.
Yeah.
Please wait to type questions in the chat until we ask you to do so. So if you want a reading, just type, I would like a reading.
Do I need to be careful? It's not a clear, have you seen the new question, Maria, that Place of Stillness has added? It's not very clear. So, Place of Stillness, are you saying that there's a lot of restructuring going on in your workplace and you want to know whether there's a job security for you? Is that what you're asking?
Or are you asking about some foul play? Like, is there something going on?
I'm not understanding her question, you know. I'm sorry. She's put another question underneath that, Maria. Is change coming to my work life?
Okay, let's go with that.
I don't understand the question. Let me just see what the cards say, but I'm not really. Are you understanding the question, Maria? How are you reading that question?
I think it's like, will Place of Stillness stay at the job or leave?
It's
or if it's something, yeah.
Okay. What you see. The Place of Stillness. Stillness in terms of where. What you see. Place of Stillness. Oops.
Because reading on an entire company is like, if there's many people involved, that's kind of difficult to really pinpoint.
Yeah.
So, okay. I feel secure, but the CEO seems so absent-minded, and I wonder what's going on.
I don't understand what I'm just going to see what the cards are saying about the career because I'm not really
Yeah.
understanding the question. So I'm just going to do a general career reading. What do you, in terms of career? Oops. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Okay, let me see what other cards I've got here. Can you add to this, Brian? Can you add this, please, Bob? Can you just add to this, please, Brian? Let me see if I've got. Do you have anything to add? Okay, you feel the same as Brian. Okay.
Okay, so I'm not really getting the why, because that's something that's not really easy to read into. So what I got, I was asking like the relationship that like you and him in this kind of constellation kind of have, and what's from his point of view. So I got the Empress card. So what I'm getting from this is that the CEO is trying to make something happen, create something, have certain ideas for this company, but with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands, I think the CEO at this point might be either in over his head or has maybe done a deal that has gone bad and now is in this place where it's like, oh shit, I need to figure this out. Other people depend on me, and is kind of like in this position right now where it's like, what do I do? And so I like at the bottom of the deck, I got the Emperor. So yeah, that's the CEO that's coming through here, and he knows a decision needs to be made. And from like, what would he say? I've got the Ace of Swords. So once again, so many different things to consider. Like if you see here, like all the different cakes, like where do you cut a slice? And if that means cutting some people out of the company, maybe having to let some people go to stabilize the finances, that would be a very hard decision, which explains why he would be absent-minded, going into hermit mode and thinking like, okay, how can I turn this around? I think at this moment, he is really in that stage where he feels like in way too deep, but hasn't got the solution yet. I think it's still in that deciding place and not really sure left or right, up or down, how to do this. So at this point, I can't really tell you what that means for you. As long as he doesn't make a decision, it could be anything. What do you have?
Okay, so because I wasn't really understanding the question, places of stillness, I just done a general career reading. So, like Maria, the first card that I got was the Eight of Swords. So
Wow.
so I often see this card as somebody feeling insecure or uncertain about certain events going around, and also overthinking the situation. So it looks like the current climax in your workplace is making you feel insecure, uncertain, and overthinking. And it looks like that you're going to take the courage to slash through those obstacles and, try a different path. I've got the Two of Wands. So the two of so the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like you're gonna I just feel intuitively that you're gonna apply for other kind of work, and you're waiting to hear that news. So I feel that you're gonna slash through those obstacles and maybe look for other employment. And I think that you'll hear news about employment shortly after you apply. I also see you walking away from the emotional stress of your current climax. So this could mean that things might die down in your workplace. But I feel that you're going to move away to a different kind of job, and it might be at a slightly lower pay or a slightly junior level. But that won't be for long, because I feel that you'll find this feat in this new particular job. It looks like it's going to be kind of like a creative area as well. Brian is saying, I love it when a plan comes together. So I do feel that your plan of moving away and walking away. Oh, Maria, it looks like it's gone off. Is it
No, still going on.
Are you sure? Because on the
Yeah.
YouTube it's...
Is it?
Okay, sorry about that.
No.
So I feel that your plan of moving to a different position somewhere else at a more junior level, or it might be less pay, and walking away from all this drama will slash those obstacles that you're feeling right now. Maybe a creative kind of employment. Brian says that how he loves it when a plan comes together. So I think what Brian is saying is that your plan to move on will be a success. And he's saying onwards and upwards. So it looks like in the new position, you will kind of find that middle management post. And the Hermit card says, I feel the same way. So it looks like that you're going to walk away, make the choice to walk away from your current employer and take maybe a lesser position or a slight pay cut in somewhere else that's going to be more creative. And I think that you will actually work your way up eventually, and it's going to be a better choice. So I hope you can take parts of this place of stillness.
Yeah, I hope that helps. To everyone coming into the chat, yeah, please don't post questions until we ask you to. I mean, you can read that here below. Otherwise, we will just remove the questions, because that way it's easier for us to actually find the question that we're reading on. So please wait for that. And I see Shane is keeping a list of the people that want a reading. So yeah, who's next?
So place of stillness says, thank you both, you're amazing. Spot on. Okay. Can I choose someone, Maria?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I choose
and then we'll go with the list.
Shane?
Who do you want? Shane.
Can I choose Shane if he wants some? I really don't know if he wants one.
So Shane, would you like a reading?
Like a reading, Shane.
Well, then type your question. Give us something good.
Okay, so said I'd take a reading.
I shuffled and one card was turned around, and it was the Lover's card.
Ooh. Oops! Oh my god, the cards have started dropping again. Whole pile has fallen out.
Don't lose them.
No, these ones are quite they're quite satin finish. The other ones are really glossy. The ones that I really lovely cards, but a bit slippery because they were new. So I have to work my way into those cards. So I think Shane's
What should I be focused on in order to grow and learn spiritually? What should I not be focused on?
Focus on. Okay. So okay. So how can Shane grow spiritually?
Do you want to divide and conquer? Do you want to read on what he should focus on, and I'll do what he shouldn't focus on?
So you want to do what you shouldn't focus on, and you want me to do what he should focus on? Yeah.
Yeah. If you want.
How does Shane feel about this? Okay. What does Shane? Okay.
No love for me. Never say never. Okay.
Watch the Shane focus. Oops. God is flipping stalking me. What does Shane's focus on? Spiritual path. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just ask Brian what he's got to message. What message do you have to add for Shane, Brian? Okay. Let's see. Okay. And let me just ask the hermit. Oh, crying out loud, sorry. These cards are butty finger moments. Can you add to Shane's story? Can you add to Shane's? Okay. That's a. I need to clarify that. Can you please clarify the hermit's answer? Hermit's card. Okay. Okay. So, shall I start since I chose?
Yeah.
So, what should I focus on in order to grow? So, Shane, the first card that fell out was the Eight of Swords. And when I shuffled the Hermit's card, it says, "Do you even care?" And when I asked for that to be clarified, you got the Seven of Swords. So the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, to me, make me think that you're a bit skeptic. You're a bit of a skeptic in terms of like your spiritual path. But swords are all about the mind, and sometimes the mind can play tricks on us. But the Emperor card is saying that you need to get a structure in terms of your spiritual path. You know, stop being a skeptical and find a structure. I feel that you'll be good with dream work, yeah, and trauma kind of work. You know, because the Nine of Swords to me, in terms of spirituality, I see this as someone that is good at dealing with trauma, yeah, and dreams. So maybe that kind of spiritual work would be good for you, you know, or using tarot for therapy kind of thing. And yep, you've got the sun here. So I feel that you know your path will bring people pleasure and joy and happiness and harmony. And then again, you've got the Three of Cups, which is celebrations. So I do feel that you should focus more on healing, using tarot as a healing tool, and also dream work. And I feel that because you've maybe had experience, you'll be able to give a lot of generous advice and information in that kind of area of work. I also, because my hands are kind of like feeling sweaty, so I also feel that you're actually good at healing in general. I don't know if you're good at. My hands are kind of feeling
Mine
I want to
too.
use them. Yeah. So I feel that in general you're a healer. So I would say tarot for trauma healing or dreams, and also actual healing. Yeah. But you need to find a structure for this, and you need to stop being skeptical. Yeah. Brian says be gentle. He's saying that you're quite a compassionate person, and you will have the heart for this. So once you let your guard down, yeah, you will have the heart for this. And once you kind of like accept or start to believe, you'll be on show. Yeah. So I feel that it's more healing, trauma work, and dream work. That will be your strength, or something you have strength in. You make a lot of people happy and want to celebrate, but you must find that structure first to be able to do this. And I think that you need to like let go of your skeptical kind of feelings. What do you feel, Maria?
It is so funny. Like everything that you say from that perspective, I have here pretty much the same from the other side of the medallion. So let me just quickly show you what I have, and then I'll paint the picture. So
Okay.
I've got the Empress, Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and in the shadow, I've got the Strength. And so what I'm getting here is, yeah, just like B said, this whole doubting yourself, and like the Oracle card even. I need to show you this. This is power, and you see the moon here. As a Cancer, you have the moon energy to tap into, and you can utilize that. And you know, as Cancers, just like the moon changes, you know, from full moon to new moon, we also go through these phases, and we have good days, we have bad days, but experience yourself in those days and see how that works. And most importantly, believe that it's real. Because with this Two of Swords, like always doubting, like, is this real or not? Trying to look inwards, and in trying to answer a question, you get more questions and start that entire what is that called? Like when you go from one to the next to the next to the next. Just at one point, just stop, take inventory. Don't fight yourself. I think you are your own worst enemy when it comes to that. And I think it starts with loving you. Like, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you like that person? Do you agree with that person? Do you have any kind of disagreements with that person? So in order to grow, I think it all starts with loving yourself, accepting yourself, believing in yourself, and believing that what you can do, what you feel, what you experience is real. So don't doubt it. That is the basic message. And I also got two other cards here. That's the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me, yeah, once again, there's this choice of like, which broom am I going to use? You know, what is the witch going to take to write on today? So once again, so many decisions. Maybe just make one decision, see how that goes, but also take your time with it. No one is putting you on a certain like time frame. Only you can do that, but don't expect too much of yourself. If you want to take your time exploring that, do that. If you want to try something out and see how that works, do that. But most importantly, believe. So what you shouldn't do is doubt yourself. That's what I got. So, yeah, it all makes sense. Very skeptical.
Very,
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I hope you can find something to work with in that. So, yeah, that was interesting.
I cried a little to be. Oh, Shane. He said he cried a little to be honest.
Giving you a hug. Very soon. Very soon I'll do that for real. You're so welcome. Okay, so Shane, who's next? You got the list.
Oh God, my cat is trying to eat my painted tarot deck. Get down, Prada.
Uh-oh.
So I must take her out the room. Prada, get down. I'll shut the door. Excuse me.
Oh my God. Those cats.
She jumped to my reading table and she's trying to
Okay.
eat my new card.
Mehak is next. So let's see. I think I still have the question here. Okay. So the question was, will my brother get a medical visa and move to Turkey in the month of March?
Pretty much now. Will my brother get a
Yeah.
medical? Okay, let's see. Let's use another deck. Okay. This is also a third party read. Do you do third party readings, Maria? This is a third.
Yeah, I
This is
do.
my
It
brother.
it depends on the question. It depends on the question. Like I wouldn't do a medical reading on that question, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Cards fell out.
Woo!
I need to reshuffle this. Okay. Will my cards? How if I get a medical visa? Is Tangerine here, Maria?
I haven't seen her since the beginning. Angie, are you still there?
It's a medical visa.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Courtney.
Oh dear. I'm not sure. Because brother, get a medical visa.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really sure if it's going to be the desired outcome. The cards that I have here. Is your cat still there?
No, she's left the room.
Okay. So I've got the Seven of Swords. The Empress came out in reverse. Normally I don't read reversals, but when they jump out like that, I'm just going to take it. I also have the Four of Pentacles. And I have the Ten of Cups. And in the shadow, whoops, I've got the Seven of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is that it is definitely a heart's desire to have this come true, to get the visa so that your brother can have the medical treatment that you're looking for. But I don't think it's going to happen in the month of March, because I see a few more things that might need to happen, whether it's like a delay in the paperwork. You know, sometimes those agencies or whoever, like the embassies, whoever give the visa, that takes a little bit of time, and they might not always work on the schedule that you expect. And yeah, I don't know, with the Empress in reverse, I'm feeling like the healing that's gonna take a while before it actually comes to that. And this one is telling me, don't give up. Like, just because it doesn't work right now doesn't mean it can't work later. And like if I read seasons, like with this one, when it comes true, the cups for me actually go into the winter season for me personally. And so I think it might be quite a while before this whole visa issue.
Oops, you're frozen, Maria. Maria. Oh dear. Maria. Oh dear, she's
Okay,
gone.
I think I'm back. Where is
You're
she?
back there, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Internet these days. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I don't
you
know what was the last person, the last thing that you heard. So as I was saying, like this for me, in the winter, because I also have like kind of like the snow on the mountains here. So I think it's gonna be a longer waiting period before this can actually turn right side around. So don't give up, hang in there. And I think it's gonna be a bit of a struggle, especially if there's like an urgency for that. Um, Maybe find something else that you can do in the meantime to kind of pass the time until you get that visa to go there, to kind of continue treatment in the way that you can.
Oh, you're cutting off, Maria. Maria!
Okay.
God,
Internet. And we're not even in Mercury
I
retrograde. Like
don't
we're
know.
just coming
Yeah.
out of that shadow. So to make it short, I don't see it happening in March. Just do whatever you can at the place where you're at, but don't give up. Keep applying if that's an ongoing process, or maybe ask them in a bit, like what's going on, to see what's happening. And hi, Rochelle.
Oh, hi, Rochelle.
So what do you have?
Can I just ask a question? Will my brother get a medical visa? Yeah, a medical visa is to
Mhm.
study medicine, isn't it? It's not to go there for medical treatment.
Oh,
That's what I'm thinking. It is because normally don't you need a medical
well
visa to
then,
study?
if it's not for the
I'm not
treatment,
sure. That's what I'm asking.
then it would be still like continue the studies where you're at, but
Yeah.
the message is the same. It's not going to happen in March. That's
Okay.
what I'm getting.
So I see your brother kind of waiting to hear news about this visa, waiting eagerly. Yeah. But I thought this card to me is saying that he should also have a plan B as well. So yes, he's waiting, but also have another avenue. Then I got the Ten of Swords. So, it doesn't look like a yes for March because I just feel that how the news that he's going to get back is going to kind of shock him and bring him down a bit. With the five of swords, I feel that it was something on his application form that wasn't clear. That's what I feel that the reason is. Brian is saying pointless. Be honest with yourself, this isn't working, so it doesn't look like for March. Brian's also saying that he feels a bit shifty about this. Things don't seem to be right. But I feel with the Five of Swords, there was something on the form that they're questioning. I'm in so much pain, so I believe that's the shock of not getting the visa right now. Um, the angel cards are saying that you must ask your angels to clear all that toxic energy. So that's the toxic energy of the ten of swords and the Five of Swords. And listen to your intuitive feelings. But your last card that you've got is the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel that it will work out eventually, but not for the month of March. Pentacles are normally like the autumn, kind of winter months. So I feel like what you said, Maria, winter, I'm getting autumn, winter, that maybe that's when you'll have your generous news. But I think for now, no. And I think it's something to do with the paperwork that's not adding up. So sorry about that, Mika.
Mm, yeah, I totally forgot my oracle card. My oracle card here says change. So yeah, change of plans.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm not seeing any comments. So Shane, who's next?
Iceman.
Okay. So, Iceman, if you would please post your question. Oh, did you get a mix-up?
No, Iceman's been waiting for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do Iceman and then we'll do Rocky.
Okay. So it's
Since we already called it.
Okay. Shane said he lied.
Shame on you. Shame. Shame. No, we don't hate you. Yeah, Iceman, you're up. Ask your question. Ask away. Make it as precise as you can so that we can give you a precise answer. And I'm going to take a sip of water. Like Deanne says, sip, sip. Don't forget to drink.
What's that? Is that peach water, Maria?
Deanne from Blue Crescent Tarot. She's always reminding people in her life to take a sip. So, sip, sip.
Is it peach, Maria, or plain water?
Blue Crescent Tarot. She is Deanne. We read for her last time, I think.
Okay. Oh, she makes water?
No, she always has something to drink, and she's reminding people to stay hydrated. Okay.
Put this question. When
I release my reggae music musical project, what will be the reactions, especially from women? I will start recording it later this month. You want to get laid because of that? Are you doing it for the nookie? Is that what it is?
God.
Oh, I love that. Well, you gotta have a Ooh,
okay, let me just say. So how do you answer this question?
So what will be the reactions from the ladies to his album?
Okay. Is it definitely getting released, Iceman? Definitely getting released?
Well, if he's starting recording, I think nowadays there's so many ways you can release that. So yeah. Okay, so
okay.
I like that question. That's something different.
That's how to phrase it. Okay.
And they are, where did it go?
Oh dear.
I'm always worried when you say, oh dear.
Well, I'm going to take that card. I'll take that card. Oh dear. So, let me just get some love oracles. Oops, daisy. God.
Okay, so I'm going to start. I've got the Seven of Swords. I've got the Hanged Man, the Wheel, the Hierophant, and from my other deck, I've got the Fool and the, what is it, the Four of Swords. The feeling that I'm getting, like if you're specifically like targeting the ladies, if you want to impress them, the feeling that I'm getting is they're like, well, not so much. Like, I'm just gonna, do my face mask, you do your music. Maybe there is something that's not quite appealing to them in the way that you are putting it out there right now. So maybe a different approach, a different perspective, or different marketing strategy might be in order if that is your targeted demographic. Maybe something a bit more traditional, like I don't know what your like the lyrics are, and if the women feel drawn to it, or if it's a bit more like on the provocative side where they feel not as respected as they would like to be. So I'm getting like at this point right now, the ladies might not be too impressed. The guys might like it, but yeah, I'm thinking a bit more tweaking, something else, like a different way of looking at this. So yeah, I don't know, or if you make a music video, the way that you present it, kind of like something's missing. If you really want to do this for the ladies, or to get the nookie, something's missing. You know your music, and so I can't really tell you what it is, but maybe give some recordings to women that you know and where you trust their judgment. Let them listen to it and see what they say. Like, do like a test run of some sort if you can, and see what they say. So that would be my message. What do you have?
You see the question right? I'm interpreting that as, will he get a lot of female attention once his record has the first card that I got was the Tower, right? So I feel with this that how you planned it might not be how it goes. It might be a bit out of your control, and I feel that it's going to exhaust you. So I feel that you might get attention when it first happens, but a lot more than what you expected, that you might need to take a rest. I also feel as well that it's going to be the wrong type of attention, though, like celebrity hunters, women that just want to sleep with celebrities, nothing romantically involved. They're looking for money, and because this is a new album, you're not going to have as much money as they expect, and they're going to be conflicted about it. Yeah, because remember, these type of girls, they like the coins, and this page of coins is not really a very wealthy type of character, that they're in their infancy kind of thing. However, I think if you work hard on your albums or on your music, if you put all the effort in, yeah, I actually think that you're going to find your true love. Yeah, rather than several women, I think you're going to actually find your true love once you start working hard on your album. But I think that when it comes out, you're just going to find the kind of like celebrity hungry women that are going to actually tire you out. Oh, crying out loud! Sorry about this. So this card here is saying great love is worth waiting for. And Brian is saying showtime. You are wrong. And the judgment card is out with the old, in with the new. So I think it's not going to actually end how you want. I think you're looking for like several women, which you might get when you first start, but you're going to find it too much. It's going to drain you. But I actually feel that once you get out of the infancy of your recording and take the music business more seriously, I think you're going to meet your true love. So I think you're going to meet one true person, yeah, that's going to make the effort with you, and things will start happening. So in answer to your question, I think your music will attract one special person, and I don't think that you're able to have numerous kind of flings because it's going to tire you out. Yeah. So what you're hoping for, which is I guess to have loads of female admirers. I think once the shit hits the fan, you're not going to be able to actually handle it, and they're going to find you too amateur in terms of finance. But you are going to build yourself up, and when that happens, you're going to meet your true love. So I hope you can take that, Iceman.
Yeah, he also said, I just want to make sure they dance to it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because the question wasn't really.
Yeah, I think
but
something's missing.
But I think these women that you want to dance to it, they're just going to be after your money. They're not going to really going to. I don't know. I don't think you're cut out to be a player. You're more of a one woman or one partner love.
I think something that I'm also getting from my cards is like tweaking it a little bit to make sure that you're not just a one-hit wonder. So if you want to continue this down the line, not just a one album and then one and done. So
I've got that card. So yeah, I think he will expand eventually. But the this one here, yeah. But it was a difficult question, wasn't it, Maria, to kind of answer? Did you find it quite?
Yeah. Okay, so who's next? Rocky. We said Rocky. So Rocky, if you would please post your question.
What time is it? Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Courtney, your Top Gun reference. Maverick gets the girl, but does Iceman? I don't know. Yeah, Rock, you're up. Type the question. Shane, who's next after Rocky? So whoever is after Rocky can get the question ready so that we can move along quickly.
Oh, Rocky's posted his question, Maria. Yep. I would like to know.
I would like to know if I will finally land a new job soon in the near future. I've been looking for a while.
Oh.
So yeah, Roro, get ready to post your question.
Oh, needs a bit of labradorite. Okay. Will Rocky get a new job? Will Rocky get a new job? Answer my question. Will Rocky get a job?
I'm sorry, my phone is ringing in the background. If you hear some weird alien noises, that's just my phone.
The cards aren't answering. The cards aren't answering the question. Let me see.
Oh my god, I can't answer it. Will you stop? Thank you.
Let's see.
Let's see.
So this one is what says.
I'll pull an oracle.
Oh my god, Brian, you're so rude.
Yeah. Brian doesn't really know how to behave himself, does he?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
I'm trying
see.
to get
Okay,
to the next.
so
Oh, bye,
I had
bye, for sure.
I had
Yeah.
one card that automatically turned itself around while I was shuffling. That was the Nine of Pentacles. So we're going in the money direction. So I think, oh, let me just show you all the cards. I also have the Hermit here. Got the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords. And in the shadow, I've got the Page of Pentacles. So we're starting with Pentacles and we're ending with Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this overall is it's going to be a struggle for a while. And I see the desire to have this job, but with the Hermit here and with the Seven of Wands, I don't think it's going to be like smooth sailing, just like, you know, sending out the application, getting the interview, getting the job. I don't think it's, I think it might be because of the situation that we're in right now in this world that also affects the economy. And so finding new jobs might be a bit difficult right now. So that doesn't mean that you're not qualified or anything. It's just, it might be a difficult place to find a new job because some companies might not be hiring because they might not even be open at this point. And so I see that it may take a bit longer to get there. And with these two pages here, I definitely see it going slowly. But something will happen because they both have something in their hands that is going to grow. Like one has like the energy, the other one has like a little flower to tend to. So it's a slow process, but it's getting somewhere. But what I'm getting from the new job, it might not be exactly what you imagine it to be. Either it's not the kind of payment that you want, or the exact work that you have to do there might not be what you desire to do. So you may have to take something in order to pay the bills. But that might not be your dream job. But for now, it's the best that is available. Um, so that you can pay the bills and be financially stable. And you can always apply for another job later if, yeah, like if this world gets back to a better place and if the economy gets back to a better place. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a while. And so if that job that even if you don't want it, but when it comes in, so I'm getting the acceptance. So if it pays the bills, why not do it for a while and then see what happens later? Maybe through that job that you may not like, you can meet other people and new opportunities can come up. But for now, I don't see this like, oh, this is the dream job, the job where you're gonna grow old and retire from. So I think it's gonna be some like rebound job, like something in between before you get to the thing that actually makes you happy. That's what I have.
Okay. So the first card that I got, Rocky, was the Seven of Wands. So I feel that you've been really determined, standing your ground, really trying to get the dream job or a job. And it's kind of like wears you down. Yeah. So I don't know if it's wearing on your emotions or on your mind, but you feel actually trapped, and you can't move forward. But the High Priestess to me is suggesting that your dream drop. Oh, cool. Sorry, that your dream dream job is something hidden within. Yeah, I feel that your dream job is, I don't know, kind of mysterious, unconventional, and it's something that you're very passionate about. But for some reason, this dream job seems to be hidden from you. Um, I also feel as well that you're not actually sure really what you actually want to do, even though I'm not sure. It looks like there's going to be like there's a lot of things that you're interested in, and you have all your eggs in one basket. So you have your eggs in separate baskets, but there's nothing concrete. And it also looks as well that there has been kind of jobs available, but you've missed those opportunities. So I don't know if it's been near misses or whatever. Yeah. But what the temperance is saying is that you've got to try and find a balance and kind of cipher what you actually want. And then once you know what you're actually looking for, then those choices will be readily available for you. Brian is saying that right now it's a no. Yeah, but Brian can be rude. And he's just asking you to take a rest and sit back. But I do feel that you need to kind of like try and figure out what it is you want first. I mean, what field you want to go into. Yeah. And then once you discover that field, then I think there'll be plenty of choices for you to choose. Just got to find that balance. So I don't know. I don't think you're going to find anything now. Yeah. It's a mystery, but I think that I don't know. It's quite difficult to read you. But right now, I don't think you're going to find anything now. But I think you need to kind of go within yourself and really ask yourself, what sort of career do I want? And then I think the choices will open up for you.
Yeah, so Rocky says been looking since December 2019. Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult time now, so sometimes we just gotta take the job that's available. Okay, so Roro was next. So if you would please post your question, and I just closed the list. So we've got like 3 more people now.
3 more. Okay. After Roro.
I think Roro is included in that. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shane. So, may I please know when will HB contact me?
Thank you, Ellie.
Time frame.
So is HB an ex-partner? Who is this HB person?
Yeah, can you clarify the state of your connection?
So Shane send this to after Roro.
Mm-hmm.
Not an ex-romantic interest. She's not answering the question because it doesn't make sense. And if he's not an ex-romantic, so who is he then?
So
who
I guess it's a new interest, but they're not dating. And I think
under question.
Yeah.
So because she's asking when will he contact her. So who is this person? Is he?
And also the question when is kind of like
Yeah, I don't understand the question. She has to put a more clear.
It's like
question
reading
there.
the lottery. Like yeah, a new person.
But are they dating though? Or is it just a love interest?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
People write more clearer questions. So, Roro, are you saying this person's a love interest then? Because why would you want to know when he's going to call her? It seems like they've met before. I'm going to ask, how does Roro feel?
Yeah, let's just look into the connection.
Yeah. He kind of ghosted me. So, understand. Okay. What's the first question, please, Maria?
The first question was, when will that person?
Okay, so I'm going to say, how does HB feel towards Roro?
Yeah.
How does HB feel? You must put your questions up clear so we can give you a concise answer. Because 1 minute he's new, 1 minute he ghosted me, not my ex. How does HB feel towards Roro? Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is not good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I got, I'll just show you all the cards. I've got the Devil, got the Five of Wands here, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. And from the other deck that I asked, I got the Fool card again. And what this is telling me basically is that, yeah, you mentioned the ghosting, and I think this was not the kind of relationship that HB was looking for. Kind of feeling like this was like tying him down, getting too serious, kind of like maybe he's just like shopping around for whatever he's looking for. And like with the Five of Wands here, not really like, it doesn't seem like this is what his perspective is, that this was as easy as he would have liked it to be, like kind of getting like too much work, too much effort that was expected of him, or that he felt he was expected to give. And so since I have the Fool card here twice, this is just telling me he's moving on. So I mean, you already said he ghosted you. So I got two Fools here. I think he's moving on. So I wouldn't wait by the phone. I'm sorry. You have.
Okay. So I got the Emperor card, Roro. So I feel that HB found you quite controlling and kind of domineering kind of thing. I also feel as well that he wants to he wants the relationship to end, or he wants an end to that relationship. Yeah. The night the Nine of Cups. Yeah. This card was reversed, but I turned it round, and this to me is saying that he felt uncomfortable in that relationship. He felt restricted around you. It's not very good cards. Yeah. He says he wishes that things were different. Yeah. The love romance angels are saying stay optimistic about your love life. If you think positive, you will draw the right person towards you. And Brian is saying stay grounded and focused. So he's not going to contact you. May I know when he's going to contact me? Because that question in itself is a very kind of sharp question. He just found you a bit too strong, and he's transitioned. He's left the relationship. He's moved on. Yeah. It was that way, so he didn't feel comfortable in the relationship, but he's probably now comfortable now with his emotions, and he just felt restricted with you.
Yeah.
He wishes that he could do things differently, but what the love romance angels are saying that how if you stay optimistic, you will find the right person to love you. And Brian is just saying stay grounded. So in answer to your question, may I know when HB will contact me? He won't be. So I'm sorry that it's not what you wanted to hear, Roro.
I'm sorry. I don't like giving bad news, but sometimes that's just, I mean, we're just saying what the cards show us. So, okay, who's next?
Hi, Haley.
Hi. So,
is Haley next, Shane, or?
No, I don't think so.
Nothing, because Haley, we don't normally post until you're called.
Yeah, and the list for today is closed. Nav. Okay.
What can I expect? Is Nav next? Okay, Nav is next. Okay.
The
So
rest
what
of
can?
March, I'm single and have my options open.
Oh,
Thank you for clarifying that.
nice, clear question.
Yeah. See, that's something we can work with.
What can Nav expect? Oh, crying out loud, sorry. Today is it? Oh, nice. I like your cards, Nav. Let's see what the love angels say. What does Nav? Okay. Okay. Let me just see what Brian says. Don't be rude. What do you have to add, Brian? Appreciate that you've got. I need to clarify that. What is Brian trying to say? Okay, you can be a bit on the flash side. Okay, and more card.
Okay. So what I have here, let me just show you the cards. So first one that came out, the Magician, the Hangman, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, like quite a lot fell out, and the Four of Swords. And from the other deck, I've got this as a clarifier for the King of Wands, and I got the, what is it, Seven of Wands and the Strength card. So, you said you're keeping your options open, but I think you're kind of manifesting something or someone to come in, and that person, when you meet that person, will be very inviting. Like he's like, come on in, come into my whatever, and let's talk, let's get to know each other. And it will be a bit different from like other people that you may have met recently. So don't let the fact that this person might be doing things different, talking in a different way, put you off right away. Just roll with it, see what happens. Because I think that that person might be quite charismatic and has a way of, drawing people in. And when I clarified that card with the Seven of Wands, I think he has very certain ways of going about things. Like he's very structured and very methodical, and like it. I don't want to say OCD, but I mean like very. It needs to be done correctly, and I have to finish this first before I do the next thing. Like very methodical kind of. And with the Strength card, the same thing. Like If something doesn't work out the first time, he's going to do it until it works out. Like really putting a lot of effort into what he does. And I think this will give you the opportunity of stepping into that Queen of Pentacles energy. Like these two together, kind of. I think they would make a nice couple because they each have something that the other one might be lacking. Whereas the king in this case is like really like focused on how to do things and might neglect the whole sensual aspect of it. That queen, she knows how to be a bit more seductive, even though he can be very alluring, the king. But yeah, I'm thinking, oh, my cat is here. I'm thinking this queen is, you have the ability to bring a side out in that person that this person might not have experienced in a while, or maybe never. So something new, like I said, it's something. Don't be put off if that person is different right away. But with the Four of Swords, I'm getting, don't rush into it right away. Take your time, figure this out. No one's rushing you. And in the shadow, I got the Justice card, so I'm also thinking like look out for red flags. Like just because he's very alluring and everything could be nice, but you never know what's exactly behind this kind of behavior, and if you can work with that in the long term, or if this is something for in between. So that's what I got.
Okay. I feel now that it might be someone from your past. It's someone that you've been in limbo with, you know, that you've probably taken time back from. This person is both charismatic and romantic, but also well grounded as well. And I feel that there's a lot of like love and energy, but I just feel that it's someone from your past that you're going to reconnect with for some reason. The Love Romance Angel card says deception. Someone is wearing the false mask in this relationship. So I don't know if it was somebody that you kind of like stood away from because of deception or lack of trust. Yeah. I think you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person and discuss your feelings, you know, around what happened and what made you pull back from this person. And by having that confidence, I feel that you're going to take back the control in your life. And it looks like if things go well, that it's going to end up in a marriage, you know. Brian is saying, appreciate what you've got. That's another reason why I feel that it could be someone from your past that you've stood back from. He says, look what life has given you already. Start enjoying what you have here before you rush into something new. Yeah. And also the Queen of Swords is saying that you also had a part with that, with you know, with that breakup. You know, quite sharp when you're ready. And then I've got a yes card. So it looks like that you are gonna reconnect with somebody. I feel that it's somebody that's already been in your life in the past, and you just took a break from them or took time away from them. It's someone that's close to your heart, someone that you've got a strong connection with, and the person is romantic and grounded. So I hope you can take from that, Nav.
I'm not seeing any comments now.
Oh dear.
So
Are we
I
still
hope that
running?
resonates. Yeah, we're still running.
Let me see if I can refresh my screen.
I can still see us. And is Irish Gang the next one?
Live chat. There's 7 people in
Oh,
the
it
room.
resonates. Thank you so much.
Oh, so sending me pictures.
Yeah, Shane is talking about my cats.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much. Resonates. Do both readings, because they were quite different readings, weren't they, Maria? Did they both resonate with you, Nav?
Maybe there's more than one guy. I mean, enough said, keeping
Maybe,
my options
maybe because
open.
there is two. There was a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles, so possibly. So who's next? Is it Irish?
So Chris
Oh,
is next, and Chris is the last one. So, will my multiple cryptocurrency investments bring prosperity for me and my family in the far long-term future, not short-term? 10 to 20 years or more.
I don't like answering these sort of money questions. So it's
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable
Financial
answering.
stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass on that question if you don't mind. It's not something that I feel comfortable. Has it got another question, or do you want to answer it?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing that one in here, but Chris, we can connect through Courtney, and I can try to do that in private and see what comes up. We can do that another way. If you have another question right now for us, just ask away. Does that mean you don't have another question?
I don't even know what cryptocurrency is. What do you know what that is, Maria?
Yeah, like Bitcoin and stuff.
Oh, oh yeah. Mm. He doesn't have another question, though.
There must be another question. So, anything else, Chris? Because yeah, medical and financial stuff is something that we don't really do. Oh, he says that's all I had.
Oh, okay. Let me just.
Okay. Yeah, well then we've been on for almost 2 hours. So yeah, that's it for today. If you want readings in the future, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell so that you will know when readings are coming up and you'll be notified. Thank you to everyone who was here today. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you, Shane. And everyone who was here. This was great. Thank you, B, for doing this.
Okay.
And yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.